may we request our audience?
Silensyo na po.
Right, your question. What makes SPMC different from other government hospitals? Once again, your question. What makes SPMC different from other government hospitals?
Good evening, everyone, especially to our board of judges. For me, SPMC is different from the other government hospitals, especially here in Mindanao. It's because this is the biggest hospital, and not just like that, we have the most handsome and beautiful workers here in SPMC. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Villamide. Please speak your question.
US ba na nga? US na.
Audience, please.
Australia na din.
Yeah. Your question. We are branding patients in all DOH hospitals as Alagang Pinoy. Now, how do we contribute in the promotion of Alagang Pinoy? Once again, we are branding patients in all the DOH hospitals as the Alagang Pinoy. How will we contribute in the promotion of Alagang Pinoy?
Thank you for that wonderful question. How can I contribute to the Alagang Pinoy program at this hospital? So first, I will live in a culture full of excellence, and I will extend the best of my service for all the patients regardless of their standards in life. And that is because as an expert profession, we can make our own stand by making a big difference and making ourselves the best examples for others. And by doing it good and doing it heartily, we can yield a good example, and we can yield the best example for us. Because I believe that a life in service to others is a life worthwhile.
KP, please pick your question. Right, audience, thank you. Right, thank you. Your question. In 2017, we will be celebrating our hospital's 100-year anniversary. What will make our centennial celebration successful? Once again, in 2017, we will be celebrating our hospital's 100 years. What will make our centennial celebration successful?
I believe this is a once-in-a-lifetime event. We can do this by doing, remembering 3 steps. 3 steps: precise planning, planning, coordination, and cooperation. I believe we can do this. We can do this all.
Memorize tayo. Dapat isang puso. Ang kuan tayo kapag tayo.
Okay. Candidate number 5.
Mr. Rodrigo Alisal. Once again, a reminder, audience, not to create any noise. That will disturb our candidate. Please speak your question. Thank you. Thank you. Your question, how will SPMC contribute in the strengthening of the service delivery network? Again, how will SPMC contribute in the strengthening of the service delivery network?
Well, thank you for the wonderful question. Southern Philippines Medical Center can contribute regarding to the service delivery network by having as a ISO accredited hospital and having a 1,200 bed capacity, and now we're still upgrading.
and having a very good doctors, having a champion and different different areas, example in Manila. Thank you. And good evening.
Thank you, Kevin, number 5.
Okay, last but not
Ay,
least.
tawa mo na niya.
Number 9, Mr. Kevin and Isaiah. Once again, it's not easy to be here in front, so please don't create any noise. Right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Yes. Your question. If given a chance to be the medical center chief of SPMC for 1 week, what will be your plans or projects? Again, if given a chance to be the medical center chief of SPMC for 1 week, what will be your plans or projects?
Thank you for that awesome question. If I were to become the medical center chief, even for a week, I would make things more simple for our healthcare providers by removing unnecessary paperwork because as I've observed, a lot of time is spent on writing all this and finishing all these paperwork instead of the time in delivering actual patient care. Amount of time in a week as a medical center chief. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kevin and Isaiah.
Minamahalaga ng SPMC yan. The rule of thumb is, kaya naman pagmata.
Panalo day, panalo.
Kasi hindi na nakaka-concentrate candidates nyo. We now proceed with the question and answer portion for the ladies.
Let's proceed with our female category. Once again, maybe remind our audience to refrain from making any noise. Let's begin with candidate number 9. You are excited? Miss Angelica Mary John Labradors. Please speak your question. Yeah. How can SPMC contribute in the strengthening of the service delivery network? Once again, how can SPMC contribute in the strengthening of the service delivery network?
Standing on the giant shoulder, Dr. Vega's team has accomplished and has acknowledged this issue with excellence, competence, and compassion. No wonder we are the chosen hospital in this region to launch the High Five program of DOH here in Mindanao. SPMC's to progress technologically is very apparent. However, we must also do our part to cooperate to different projects that would help SPMC contribute further in establishing the service delivery network, not only in our region, but in the entire country. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you, candidate number 9. Miss Angelica Mary John. With confidence. Now let's welcome candidate number 7, Miss May Andrade. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Yes. Please speak your question, May Ann. Your question. On August 6, 2015, we will have the nationwide launch of High Five. We will have dignitaries, medical and regional directors as visitors. If asked for a tour, what are the 3 hospital areas that you would take them to? Once again, on August 6, 2015, we will be having the nationwide launch of High Five or High Impact 5. We will be having dignitaries, medical and regional directors as our visitors. Now, if you were asked for a tour, what are the 3 hospital areas that you would take them to?
Thank you for that question. First, I will bring the visitors to the administration offices because we all know that SPMC is being led by proactive health leaders, which is a good thing. Second, I will bring them to our special units because having state-of-the-art devices and machines is also a good thing. And lastly, I will bring them to my own department, the Obstetrics and Gynecology Department, which is a charity
all know that high-five components is mostly applied in my department. And I know that is very inspiring. And in that way, at the end of this journey, what matters is not our own interest, but in how we were able to touch the lives and give service to others. And just be a conduit of change and benevolence, and everything will run smooth. And I believe that all this is possible simply because hindi natitinag ang pusong Pilipino.
Let's go with candidate number 6, Ms. Hello, Anne. How are you doing? Yes, please pick your question. Your question? We just had our ISO reaccreditation. What was your greatest contribution during the ISO reaccreditation and why? Once again, we just had our ISO reaccreditation. What was your greatest contribution during the ISO reaccreditation and why?
Thank you very much for the question. Respected judges, department heads, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant evening. As a nurse here in SPMC, my utmost contribution to the ISO certification is my sincere and my utmost heartfelt contribution is to follow the rules and regulations of our department heads as we are trying to implement or as we are trying to recognize internationally. And so I think this is very hard, this is very difficult, but nothing is really impossible if we will try to hold on and if we will try to work as a team. And as a nurse, I will do my best to give quality service and quality care to patients if I would be in their shoes, I would be very...
Thank you so much, Ms. Anthony Sabana. And now let us welcome candidate number 8, Ms. Jaya Lorraine Mariano. Hello, Jaya. Did I pronounce it right? Yes, please your question.
Ito, taas mo tayo na lang.
Your question. We will have a live streaming, a simultaneous launch of High Impact 5 on August 6, 2015 with Health Secretary Karim, telecasting live from Manila. What will you tell her during that live event? Again, we will have a live streaming, simultaneous launch of High 5 on August 2015 with Health Secretary Karim, telecasting live from Manila. Now, what will you tell her during that live event?
First, I will tell her that I will become the best asset in this hospital, and as a pharmacist, and I will contribute to the drug-related and management of preserving the drug during any program that is given by the delivery.
Thank you, Jaya Lorraine Mariano. And now let's welcome last but not least, candidate number 3, Ms. Alvin Jane.
Dahil, nilong, dahil.
Your question. Lately, we have been the lakbay araw destination of other hospitals as far as Luzon. What is it in SPMC that makes them want to visit our hospital? Again, lately we have been the lakbay araw destination of other hospitals as far as Luzon. What is it in SPMC that makes them want to visit?
Well, first of all, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Aside from the fact that SPMC has the largest bed capacity in the region, catering to more or less 1,200 patients without compromising the quality of our services, SPMC is also a top grocer in PHIC. I believe that by visiting our institution, they will surely learn a thing or two. Thank you.